Hey there, thanks for tuning in. If you're not interested in listening to me stutter throughout this video, you are welcome to scrub along the timeline and find the house tour at the end. Moving on, in today's video, I make a small Japanese live-in cafe. I say that because there are mods where you can actually turn your residential lot into a business lot through adding lot traits. I linked the mod below, and it's made by a famous modder. I think her name is Little Miss Sam. His name is Little Miss Sam. You should actually check her stuff out too if you don't know her, because she makes a lot of gameplay tweaks that I personally find helpful for me to enjoy the game better. Because sometimes, even though the Sims team updates the game monthly, there are some gameplay aspects that they forget about, and although they're just minor, but if you think it's a big enough problem for you to find a solution, more often than not, Little Miss Sam has a solution for it. So look her up. Again, the link to the mod is down below. But again, you don't really need the mod to enjoy this lot or to download this lot, because I don't use any CC objects. It's just that gameplay aspect if you want to use this house the way I intended it to be used. But since the bar that I used was from Get Together, it's not really a bar, it's a barista bar. You can still hire a sim, but I don't know if you can really earn money from them. Because basically, if you hire a sim without the get to work pack, they're just there to cater to whatever event you're currently having within the area. So yeah, but I really like get to work, so hopefully you have the game pack, because I think out of all the other, not game pack, but expansion packs, it's one of the more fun ones because it adds lots of gameplay aspects that you don't normally find in the base game. So if there's one expansion pack you should probably invest on, it's get to work. Anyways, back to the build. I was inspired by another photo I saw, or render I saw on Pinterest. It was only the exterior, so I came up with the interior part, but I really wanted to make it as compact as I possibly can. And I actually didn't realize that this was essentially a small house, or the tile count was equivalent to a small house. So I wasn't thinking that while I was making it, but it is a small house. I do maximize the whole 100 with a basement that I'll add later in the video. But yeah, I made it as compact as possible, and my lore behind this build was he's a guy or girl who has their own business downstairs, and she or he is a baker who is a coffee aficionado, or is a barista himself, who also likes to bake. So yeah, I tried my best to fit in as much counter space I can possibly fit in that is functional. I have play tested all those countertops, and this thing that I'm currently doing with the high top tables and chairs, they all work, although sometimes janky, and sometimes you need testing cheats on to delete some bowls that you use or when you eat from the table. But other than that, it's functional. The sim can actually prepare on those narrow countertops where I'm placing the tissue right now, or where I placed the tissue. So yeah, it all works the way I wanted it to work, and hopefully when you download the game, I normally have all the cheats on. You can again check all the cheats I use down below in the description for your reference, and when you have that on while placing the lot, then I'm going to assume, hopefully, that you will experience no problem whatsoever uploading it to your game. Anyways, yeah, so this is me just like emphasizing the fact that this person is a baker, or yeah, coffee aficionado, baker guy type, so hence the baking pans and stuff. It's just, one of them things where you add some kind of lore to your build. It's just not like a blank canvas for people to just do whatever. But again, you know what? You can also just do whatever. Interpret this build as however you want it, however you want to interpret it. So yeah. Moving on, this is me doing the bathroom. It's a really simple bathroom. I don't know if I can really do anything different to make this look better. And this is just the entryway, small entryway where you have the clothes that are hanged and the shoes and whatnot. And I'm very proud of the kitchen actually. I don't normally exert a lot of effort with my interiors mostly, because I don't consider myself a very good interior designer type person. So yeah, I'm trying my best. Anyways, as you can see right now, I'm currently trying to do the living area. And as I mentioned, I have play tested this game, and I realized that although this lot is for one simmer, I think it'd be nice to have if the sim gets a significant other for while you play the game, the sim that you have in this house finds a significant other. So I do change the living area or the couch into those Murphy beds that you find from Tiny Living. I wasn't really planning on using the pack at first, but since you'll see later in the video, I did place a bunk bed, and the current state of bunk beds right now in The Sims, they're just
much later.
not working properly. So yeah, I had to redo it a couple of times before I eventually got it right, and unfortunately I didn't get to film it the way I'd hope, or I just, I didn't hit record. So yeah, you don't see me making it, but yeah. Anyways, enough with that. This is me making the cafe area of the build. It's just a simple cafe. I've never been to Japan, although I was planning on going pre-COVID, but for obvious reasons that didn't happen. So here I am trying to assume what a cafe looks like in Japan, in a little town in Japan, whatever, in a little city, whatever. Yeah, I could have phrased that better, but do you get what I'm trying to say? Anyway, so if you're just a local looking for your local cafe store before heading out to work, this is the place to be. Here you are. Also, for some reason, despite having a stove on the first floor, the sim doesn't use the stove on the first floor and decides to use or opts to use the stove on the second floor, which is kind of annoying. It's just one of them things with Sims AI, and you just have to just accept the way they are, or accept the way it is. Anyways, making a bag rack out of the bug items. Once again, that did not come from my fragile peanut brain. I saw someone doing something like that in a video of hers, so I tried to recreate it here. So yeah, this is just me adding finishing touches to the build. It's nothing really major. I think it's just things that fit with the lore of the build. And this is me making a basement because I realized that, this is actually a small house. Might as well maximize the 100 tile count. So I made the basement where the dude can make frizzy drinks and make woodworking stuff for him to sell if you have the get to work pack. And this is me adding plants. Again, if you look up the Pinterest photo reference, the exterior is I tried to emulate the exterior as much as I can here. And we are now heading to the screenshots. So here we are. Here is the final photos for the build. It is a simple build, but it took me so long to make for some reason, because I just wanted it to be functional. I just wanted everything to be functional. Here is the stupid bunk bed that I kind of regret going with, but since I just started, I might as well finish it, and eventually all those objects that you see are functional, so I'm quite glad with that. And yeah, it's just a short 11-minute video, but kind of unnecessarily stressful, but was up for the challenge, so finished it anyways. And yeah, hope you liked the video, hope you enjoyed listening to me stutter and ramble, but like always, I'll try to get better because I have already invested in this audio stuff, so hopefully I do get better. Anyways, have a great day wherever you may be, and talk to you soon. Bye bye.